a lot of us constantly believe that we are behind technology or we are behind our competitors. The truth of the matter is that we are only really behind the customer or the consumer.
If I'm still trying to manipulate shoppers to buy, if I'm still trying to get them to behave the way I want them to behave, in an environment where they have as much or more information than my own sales associates about the products I sell, I'm bound to fail.
Our job, if we're going to get closer to our customers, is to be there when they're looking for things about our company. And it's not all things that GE has to have total control over. In fact, we don't have total control over it. But do we understand the ecosystem where the customer's looking for information? Do we understand where they're most likely to go to find things? That's really important when you're thinking about customer intimacy, when you're thinking about that zero moment, when it really talks about what's most critical and how do you get that in front of your customer.
The future of marketing has always been about understanding and meeting customer requirements. And in order to do that, we have to recognize that people are humans. And as a result, you have to not only understand what they say and what they do, but you have to understand what they feel. And people who have insights about consumers and can actually create both the art and science of it together are going to win in the future.
If I were to bring shoppers into a room and line up a series of products in front of them and ask them to talk to me about those products, to tell me which one they like the best, they're actually tapping into the most advanced part of their brain as they articulate what they like about products. What's fascinating though is when we tell them, great, thank you for the input on what you like and don't like about this product. Now you have to choose one and you can only choose one to take home with you today. Which one will you choose? All of a sudden, all that advanced part of our brains goes dark. And the central part of our brain, fight or flight, yes or no, risk versus reward, that part of the brain takes over. That's where the decision's actually made. It reveals how emotional decision making is. And the great thing about ZMOT is we're able to connect on those issues early on with what are going to be the most emotional ones and track those all the way through as the shopper finally ends up at the decided stage.